Oh, Kevin, why you got to be such a downer? Why you got to always be dogging the bad part of life? No. That's not what the purpose of the God Thought was about. But friends, look, our decisions count for something. That's the thing that we've got to wake up and realize. If you're going to pursue binge thinking in life, if you're going to be a binge thinker yourself, then you've got to understand that your decisions count. And they have consequences, good and bad. And at the end of the day, if you're not interested in making good decisions, then you're going to sow a life. You're going to reap what you sow, but you're going to sow a life of absolute destruction. And it's going to come back and bite you. How we think and what we think on matters. That's one of the reasons why the Kevin McCullough Show exists. Thank you for being here. We've been talking in the last few days, a couple of weeks actually, about the investigative undercover sting that has been carried out by Lila Rose and Live Action, and we have an update for you on what has happened in that regard in just a moment. I want to talk to you about your health, though. I want to talk to you about how healthy you are. Specifically, if you've contracted the new disease that breaks out every year, I don't know, around mid-May, and sometimes stays until mid-October. But it's called high energy bill syndrome. It causes you to do things. People think you have Tourette's because you go to the mailbox, you pull out the electric bill, you look at it, and then you scream. And people say, why are they screaming? Why is she screaming? And you're screaming because you can't believe how much that air conditioning is costing you to run and to keep the refrigerators cool. And then in the wintertime, sometimes you can't believe how much it costs you to use your natural gas to keep your house warmed. But high energy bill syndrome is an unbiased affliction. It grabs everybody. Well, in the McCullough house, after we had tried the power company's, budget plan where you can live, pay a certain amount all year long, and then they estimate that that's how much will cover your electricity. When that monthly budget plan was over $300, we're like, there's got to be a better way. And there is. His name is Stuart Lynn. Met him a few months ago, and my life has revolutionarily changed since. See, Stuart Lynn has helped people like me save 30 to 40% off their utilities, their electric and natural gas. There's been other people that he has actually helped get their gas and electric at no cost at all. And there are other people that he's actually helped make money off of using their utilities. So in this kind of economy, the average family, I'm guessing, is looking for savings, even if it is on things like utility bill use. How much is our natural gas? How much is our electricity costing us? And so if you'd like more information about what Stuart Lynn has done for other people, 877-532-1821. 877-532-1821. 877-532-1821. You can also go online and meet Stuart personally. StuLynn.com. 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 877-532-1821. And put an end to high energy bill syndrome once and for all in your family's house. All right. Kevin McCullough, thankful that you're here. There's been this ongoing undercover investigation for the last number of weeks. Lots of blogs have picked up on the content. My good friend Ed Morrissey at hotair.com, faithful to report to you the latest that Lila Rose releases. By the way, her website is protectourgirls.com. But she started releasing videos of her undercover sting operation that she started probably a year ago. And these videos have been released one by one, demonstrating different things as it relates to gender bias in the abortion industry. The first video detailed a Planned Parenthood staffer at Austin, Texas, at a facility urging a sex selection abortion. The second video showed a staffer at Planned Parenthood's Margaret Sanger Clinic in New York City helping to arrange one. And in this newest video, they actually go to a state in which the abortion provider themselves know the law. In fact, they have been told this state has passed a gender bias law ban. You can't discriminate against the child based on the gender. Here is the audio of the third installment of this investigation.
What's a good reason for an abortion? The latest polls say 77% of Americans and 80% of women think the sex of the baby is not a good reason. These Americans support bans on sex-selective abortions, abortions performed solely on the basis of the child's sex. Even though a huge majority of Americans support laws protecting preborn children from sex-selective abortion, only 4 states ban this most extreme form of gender discrimination. So does the multi-billion-dollar abortion industry obey these laws put in place to protect the human rights of the defenseless? Or does it ignore the majority who oppose sex discrimination and instead flagrantly break the law in pursuit of its radical abortion for any reason ideology?
Gender-side sex selection in America, Part 3. It's a Class 3 felony in Arizona to commit a gender-based abortion. It's a Class 3 felony. Take a listen to what happened in Phoenix, Arizona at the National Abortion Federation Camelback Family Planning Clinic.
Hi. I was wondering if I could talk to someone about scheduling a termination.
Okay, you need to do the informed consent first.
Could I just ask like a few questions? Or
Sure. What do you want?
how long after can you get pregnant again?
2 days.
I actually am trying to get pregnant.
Okay.
I just want to terminate this pregnancy
Right.
because of
But no,
the gender.
like I said, because don't tell us that. We don't want to know, because one of the things on here it says,
Oh, I didn't see the word.
yeah, it says that you are not doing this because of race or sex.
Oh. Oh, I initialed everything without reading.
No, that's fine. That's better, because
Okay.
there's a...
So I just shouldn't say that anymore.
Yeah, don't say that.
Wait, why?
Because state law says we cannot do a termination on somebody just because of race and gender. State law says we cannot do a termination on somebody just because of race and gender. I mean, one of the things you have to sign says,
Okay.
affidavit that abortion is not being performed on the basis of sex or race.
Sex
And you
or
have
race.
to sign, you have to put your name in there and say that.
That's crazy that they're making a law that's saying that I can't terminate and decide what gender I want.
Yeah, well, they're telling us that we can't do that the doctor cannot do the procedure, just determine on sex and race. Yeah. So,
Okay, so I just
if you
shouldn't
want-
say it
yeah.
anymore.
You just have to put your name in there when and if you decide you're going to come in and have the procedure. I mean, you can tell her. She's going to tell you the same thing. Just don't let it be known. Just don't let it be known.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really good about that. You'll like that.
Okay.
I've worked in the field for 35 years. I've seen everything.
So you've seen other girls like
Oh, yes.
based off of gender.
Oh yeah.
Really? So you've seen other girls like
Oh, yes.
based off of gender.
Oh yeah.
Really? So the doctor will be fine about it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, she's really cool. I've worked for her for 12 years now.
Okay.
She's really cool.
That's really. I'm glad that the doctor will be supportive because on my way here,
Well, like
actually,
I
the
said,
friend I'm with, I implied my reasoning and she got a little, I don't know, uncomfortable.
Everybody has their own reasons, and it's like it's none of anybody else's business. So.
Right.
Anyhow.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That was Phoenix, Arizona. Shortly thereafter, the same girl traveled to Tucson, a different clinic. You'll hear what happens here. The Tucson Women's Center, also a National Abortion Federation clinic.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So people come in and they've gotten pregnant again, so fertility isn't a problem, like...
In the future, no.
Okay, good. Because actually I am kind of trying, so that's good.
This woman explains that she already has a young daughter and wants only a boy. Take a listen.
When we got married, we had decided that we just wanted two.
Okay.
So when I found out that this was a girl, then, yeah.
How did you find out it was a girl?
It's like a urine test that you can take. So, yeah, because I haven't gotten an ultrasound yet, but I think it seems really reliable online. We'll see.
We can't do your abortion then. We cannot terminate an abortion on sex. We could lose our license.
Why?
That's how the law in Arizona is.
With the law?
That's a law in Arizona. We cannot do an abortion if it's based on sex.
That's really... I just moved here like a week and a half ago. That's so bizarre.
Arizona's just crazy about abortions.
Oh, that's fine. Well, okay, so if I didn't tell the doctor, then it'd be fine, right? I just won't mention it, I guess. I mean, yeah, I just won't mention it. I didn't even tell you, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'll just forget about it.
I'll just forget about it, he says. And so he does. He sets up the appointment for her abortion, and based on the reason, after he just told her we can't do that according to the law, he sets up an abortion knowing that the woman wants to abort the child exclusively on the basis of the gender of the unborn child. Direct law breaking by the National Abortion Federation clinics. Anyway, Kevin McCullough, more information there, protectourgirls.com, protectourgirls.com. I'm Kevin McCullough, coming back with the news next.